it's time to embark on another Dungeonmans session. Before we get into gameplay, I will note that some time has passed in-game. I've done some inventory management, I've done some experimentation, like smithing, battle poultry. I found the Doom Talker. I actually found him 3 times. I forgot this guy existed. You could run into him in towns. He can sell some wild shit. A couple books there that spawn limited time events that pass in real life hours. I couldn't afford any of them because I was actually picking up some things from stores, including books. But I noticed the claw hammer there. I still didn't buy it, but I was like, oh hey, I don't actually have to get this from the Ovomancer. I also used my 4 spare treasury keys to go to the old tower and clear out its treasury, but I noticed that the bandits were kind of fighting each other. Those loot piles you see there on your screen were a result of them killing one another. I tried to, out of curiosity, I tried to make them all champions, and they weren't. They didn't feel like fighting me, though they sometimes banished my bird. It was a pain in the ass to get through, but it did pay me quite a bit. And that's nice. Hooray. I'm glad we can have that moment together. Let's load the fucking game. Alright. So. Stat sheet first off. This is unchanged. This is unchanged. That's unchanged. I'm maxed out in Trigonometry and even have gotten a book of Cryoscience that's taken me up to a max mana of 60. I read a Skirmish Archer book. I read the Necronomics. And I think that's it for differences. I'm still keeping the final stat point. I haven't decided anything. We're here by this totally lit forge. Looking at the gear I got equipped, this helmet didn't turn out super great. I thought about enchanting another helmet that was similar to it. I was like, I'll keep it. I guess I'll just accept the dodge, block, and parry. Fine, whatever. Pretty sure these are the same. These are the same. We have this lovely weapon here. As a note, you can put items on the forge that you've already made great like this, but I'm pretty sure they would just do, like, the signet of the Papal Lizardman instead. Just provide a +1 to the item. So I would get, like, 11d23 plus 33 plus 8, then plus 9, and so on and so forth. We have these pants. I am not wearing the unique curse ring that would speed up my character. Despite me having the stamina recovered, I just decided not to. That said, I did get 5 max HP from eating curses. So, hooray. I could be doing more with microing that. Eat curse. Excuse me. Curse gear. Put gear on. Eat curse. And just keep fishing for that, but it doesn't seem like fun gameplay to me. So I just don't bother, and I just leave the points behind. These boots are different. They're pretty okay. They started at 150 cold and fire resist, and, well, they've gotten a bit better since then. I really like them. And I'm also wearing these professional bespoke gauntlets. They have lower defeat armor than, like, some other gauntlets I found, but, they turned out pretty okay. I kind of like them. My resists are pretty damn good. With, purple being the weakest one, but I could finagle a ring around to make that different. You can notice the diminishing returns there. Fire, cold, poison, cold especially. Look at that resist rating score. It's Starlight. Also, notably, the bonus damage here looks like this, because this ring, when I put it on the altar, just gave me deal plus 10% damage. And I was like, that seems pretty good to me, I kind of like that. Finally, I scooped back all of the eggs. And, I went breeding. We bred a lot. And then my final product of the genealogical process. I fed the rare steaks. I didn't have to do much in the way of skill fishing. I ended up with 2 great ones, and then I got 2 other solid ones rather quick. I'll show that off, too. These scrolls remain unused. I will go ahead, though, and use Chronicles of Renown Unwritten. Right here, right now. Shall this item have a new special name? I'm gonna call this, Get Fucked. The merciless wrath of a warlord conqueror that shattered countless bones continued its legend. Shall I begin a new tale for this item? One man that dared to get on with it. More than he had as over the past... Listen, my writing days are long behind me. I just play video games and occasionally disparage people. Fuck you. You're not my boss. Let's get on with it. Great. The legend continues. Select a title to add to this legend's great tale. Earn renown. Deal 10% more damage to orcs and lizard bands. Deal 10% more damage to bandits, brigands, and punks. Or deal 10% more damage to starlight attacks. Let's do that. I'd never done any of this before. I'm pretty interested in that. Look at... Oh my god, that... oh, that coloration. Okay. Cool. I dig it. There were some other things pertaining to inventory management, but they're immaterial. I do want to show off how the academy looks, though. Before unveiling just what the new bird is rocking these days, because, well... I thought I was gonna have to do a full breeding program, branch out the trees, but as it turns out, much as the case with real life, incest is A-okay with these animals. My mom loves English bulldogs, and, well, you look at their breeding records, it's like, oh, okay, I see. Great. And, that's exactly what happened with these birds. So, say hello to Bobo, the vulture. That's Bobo. Come along, Bobo. With 4,657 health. Bobo is of the 38th generation. I have 1 potion left. And pluck 15. We have Summon Feather Devil. So, our pet can summon a Feather Devil. We have Dagger Dander. Adjacent, you know, all those, dealing extra melee damage. We have Star Spray, which was from the super cool boss we fought in the Dread Spire branch. That one particular branch, the Astro... Which I was like, that looks really neat. I like that. We have Storm Driver, which is a move that you've seen me do many times. That's really awesome. Can get me into places that I'm normally not able to path into, and the stamina cost ain't really scaling. So, yeah. It's great stuff. Compare that hit point total, 4,657, to, Lethal Flail Fist over here. 4,252. And as for damage output, well, we'll see. Great. Anyway, yeah, all the birds, so many birds. Occasionally the Ovomancer chucked the egg in an annoying location around his locale. It was great fun. And I think that about does it. Yeah, still saving it for something. I'm getting to it. I also, yeah, as part of like the inventory manager thing, I just got rid of the non-instrumentized armor and weapon scrolls. They have been sold here in the first town. I think that about does it. It's 10 minutes. Great. 10 minutes well spent. Let's go. I'm now reflecting that I could have warped back from the... It doesn't matter. Oh, and in case you're thinking, like, if this thought ever popped up in your mind, Grimith, what if you went to, like, these places that you cleared out before, like the Ook Fells, and you went to that Golden Reaper statue? I mean, you got more than 100 gold now. You try to do that, and the game's like, bro, this dungeon's trivial, and you already cleared it. What the fuck are you doing? Leave. Doesn't let you in. It'll actually let you into Babby's first dungeon, but, like the Ook Fells, or any other, like the Monument of Unyielding Betrayal, wouldn't let me in. I hope that takes care of that question, if you even had that. You're welcome. So glad I could assist. So, Conquest Descent. Let's descend into Conquest. Yeah, I have a few more hit points than what I used to. We're pretty alright. We're pretty alright. I promptly die. I want to see Bobo at work. Bobo. Oh. Oh, man. Gained 1 renown. Woo! So, the time I spent raising the bird's generation is not something I'd want to repeat, because it wasn't very... Like, this game was not designed to be a breeding game, and it definitely showed in that process. Interface just not for it, but it got done. And, I certainly do like the damage output there. And, I'm tempted to feed in more star shards for more pluck. But then, you know, then the bird gets banished and you go, oh yeah, identify shit I pick up automatically now. Huzzah. I'm gonna try not to get too fucking arrogant here. And respect and understand that, ooh, mysterious artifact from a time unknowable, that death could be with me at any moment. But my power level is much different. Having said that, I am missing a good chunk of health. That's okay. We'll make that back. What are the stats? 96 strength, 53 skills, 49 science, 43 foom. We're not really doing a whole lot of dodging, and that's no fucking surprise, but we're hitting. We're getting through armor. And when we do hit, it's pretty alright. I'm seeing those damage numbers in the fog, and they're just fucking with me. I'm like, oh no! Bobo's dying! But, Bobo's not dying. Say Bobo! Uh-huh. Thought that might happen. That's not great. I clicked there on the enemy instead of not on the enemy, so I got to eat the charge. That was great. That's okay, because Bobo just soloed that enemy. That worked out okay. More blueprints? Oh yeah! I certainly do have several more of them. Some of the items look interesting, but it's just not anything I would replace my gear with at this time. One of those things, you know? Oh, we got some really good shit. You know, but it would be for like a prospective future Dungeonmans. I generate 5 stamina every turn. It's pretty alright. Hello. Sure. Uh-huh. Now that my fucking bird has a storm driver attack to easily, like, clear the distance and mobs around can easily get into the fray. That's awesome. That beautiful cone. Now we saw how much damage that can deal. That's really nice. It scales with my weapon power, so yeah, that's pretty good. Bird has a dagger dander move, which works pretty well. Yeah, attacking all adjacent enemies, and then can summon a minion to take aggro off the both of us. And that damage output is just... it's really yummy. Something I am definitely interested in for the next patch for this game, which, God willing, will come out in February, is the prospect of being able to put my whistle, you know, the Battlebird whistle, on one of these hotbars. Which you can do right now. But, you know, I'd also be able to hotkey it, which actually I can still do right now. Using P. Okay. Great. Awesome. That's tech I learned by watching twitch.tv/play Dungeonmans. You can put the eggs over there, too. Huh. Great. Look at that. Well, I'm glad I thought about that. As I misheard. That's not things coming up in the future, that's things in now space. Now time. For recording and broadcasting, I end up doing a lot of stuff using the mouse. If only to show off what the hell I'm doing. Gone are the days where I put thousands of hours into StarCraft and did all those fucking hotkeys. Or maybe I should just do this, the mouse. That way, now you know exactly where I'm looking and where I'm facing. Anyway, I should, go ahead and get you in now. Come on over. I just waited there. Why are you wasting my time? You're damn right I'm irked. Then again, I'm the one who could have just moved on from this floor already, but here we are. Oh no, no, I don't want to take that from you. Go get him. You're no muling weakling. Oh, man. Oh, another Fahrenheit 459 book. I can get 70 max mana now. Ooh. We still have problems with our pathfinding. With that, and actually, the game beelining us to the proper staircase. Mystifying. I wonder why that's an issue. Is that a universal issue? It's just a me issue. Am I just a special snowflake? Hello! I'm here for the special snowflakes. That's me. Hi, greetings. 10 champions. I would now like to defy damage. Why am I even playing this game? Oh, man. Who's a good bird? It's you. Yes, it is. That is a good hotkey to know. And now that I have this tech, I am unstoppable. So I did want to see what the battle poultry would be capable of if I put in the time to cash in all of the eggs and do all of the generational breeding. I did think I would have to make more branches, though, and couldn't do the same amount of crazy looping I ended up doing. I wasn't expecting my generation count to be so high. That, and with the pluck, too, there's just a lot there. Pretty satisfied by that. Another motivation I had for doing it was, you know, I was in here and I'm like, okay. Like, my hot swapping is working well, and now that I know that I can just fucking stash eggs over there and, you know, if, say, Bobo lived there and the interface didn't fuck with me, and Serenity, I guess, lived there, and Sister Miriam lived over there, and Taco lived over there. And then we put the whistle over there. And then we held down control and pressed 0. I don't have an egg equipped. What the hell do you mean unhatched battle poultry? I see. You're out here committing crimes. Ah! Okay. Right. I get now why that's in the patching. Okay. Very good. hello, Starlight. Hi. So glad you could join me. You're gonna have a new home, okay? I guess you can keep Mango company. Mango is currently overseeing all of the other poultry. Which I could just release out into the wild, but I was tickled by keeping them. So I did. It definitely made scrolling through the whole process to keep breeding much more time-consuming, though. Definitely did that. Will you fuckers calm down over here? Huh. Huh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yep. Yep, that's happening. Yep. Game as designed, yep. Mm-hmm. Good. Good. Glad we get to see that, yep. 4 champions? Come on, just poke your head around the corner. 4 champions. What's even the point of living? 4 champions. Because none of these fuckers can properly pathfind around the galaxy. You're killing me. You wanna get in there, Flail? No, you're not Flail Fist, you're Bobo. This is what happens when ovomancy goes too far. That's the takeaway here. Everyone's distracted by the bird that isn't real. Hello. Okay. The legend continues! The item has grown renowned and achieved even newer heights of power. 13d25. Okay, so we can continue along with dealing more damage to Starlight attacks. We can also, say, deal more damage to Cultists and Purpleonians, and we certainly are fighting the Cultists and Purpleonians. That said, I mean, this item's always going to have Starlight damage, so it does make sense to scale that up, but this is a flat modifier. I mean, why not have more titles, right? The Dreadburner, no. Yeah, the Dreadburner. Burner of dread. Dear God. The profound luminance. The dread burner. Here's your fucking scaling right here. Ooh. Scary. Good job tanking all that, buddy. Damn, still not done with this. Plenty to conquest here, of that there is no doubt. Come on over. You go get him, bud. We're telling your story. After all the hard work I put into raising you. Good times. See, now that does feel rewarding. All of that labor put in, and yes. Does make me feel a little superfluous, but I'm sure I will be needed at some point, particularly when that happens. Why? Why did you even fucking bother? Except for the sole purpose of pissing me off. Wasting my time. Alright, great. Welcome back. That is a stupid damage number. They're just stupid damage numbers. They're not real. I love it. Alright. We did it. The descent into conquest has been conquered. Oh, you're fucking killing me. Alright. Fine. Sure, whatever. Ah. That explains it. You know what you're doing. Out of here committing crimes. Armor potion star medal. I dig it. Okay. That's a slog just to get back to the damn stairwell. Yes, yes. The hell is this? What the hell do you think you're doing? You know, at least the new spawns are also rewarding. You know, they're not lame and, you know, give you nothing. I appreciate that. Before I go down there, let me check my rings. Okay. I did not get a new one. That's 20 less AP every round. How dare you say that's not a curse? The hell is wrong with you? Dampening charm. Huh. Huh. That exists. Let's see. As if I'm gonna equip any of this, like, non-hammered stuff. 150 Starlight Resist. I was just curious. Sensitive Fearless Assault. Oh. Awesome. Though layered, buckled, and decorative, the armor is entirely silent when worn. The shiny parts are only shiny when you pose for heroic effect. Entirely silent. Ugh, that's real quality right there. I'm gonna have to get used to that coloration. It's strong. Alright. Coming up next time, we're in Conquest. Strange lights twist and dance across impossibly purple angles. Yes, we will remain careful, cautious, and on guard in the midst of these centaur motherfuckers. See you then.